Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. The third quarter crime report is offering some encouraging news. Chief Jose Lopez Sr. presented the report to the City Council during its December 3rd meeting. Violent crime, which includes homicide, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault, dropped 3% during the first 9 months of the year.
Our violent incident response team, which includes a sergeant and 7 officers, became a permanent full-time unit during the third quarter. The VIRT officers did follow-ups on shootings where there was a possibility of retaliation and shared information with our intelligence units, investigators, and patrol officers. VIRT officers conducted numerous directed patrols and traffic stops and provided many intelligence submissions. We believe the hard work of the VIRT officers probably prevented instances of retaliatory violence.
Property crime, which includes burglary, larceny, and motor vehicle theft, was down by 8% over the first 9 months of the year compared to the same period last year.
Burglaries were down by 14% during the first 9 months this year. Last year, we introduced a residential awareness program known as RAP to target burglaries. Each week, our crime analysis unit provides with us information with recent burglaries and target areas. Our community resource officers go door to door in the target areas and pass out burglary crime prevention information to residents, and officers conduct high visibility patrols. This program ensures that the district commanders have accurate, up-to-date information about burglary trends and also strengthens the community Durham Police Department partnership.
Partnerships like that resulted in the total of Part 1 violent and property crimes falling to a 3-year low.
Part 1 index crime dropped 8% during the first 9 months of 2012. Reported crime was down in 4 out of 7 Part 1 crime categories, which were homicide, robbery, burglary, and larceny.
Chief Lopez says several significant programs conducted during the third quarter helped the police department address crime in a variety of ways. One such initiative involved a tutoring program for children in the Hoover Road public housing community.
Officers met with children from the community from 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. The children ranged in age from 6 to 14 years old, and 15 to 20 students, and approximately 20 officers participated.
During his report, Chief Lopez also announced the department's new mission statement: to minimize crime, promote safety, and enhance the quality of life in partnership with our community. 36 members of the Durham Police Department have now officially been recognized for their promotions within the past year. A ceremony was held on December 6th where each officer received a badge reflecting their new rank. Among those promoted were 1 deputy chief, 2 assistant chiefs, 4 captains, 6 lieutenants, 12 sergeants, 10 corporals, and 1 civilian crime scene specialist. There's another development to report in the Southside Revitalization project. The City Council has approved Durham Community Land Trustees as the project developer for 9 rental properties located on East Piedmont Avenue. The properties include 3 duplexes and 6 single-family homes for a total of 12 units. Durham Community Land Trustees will renovate and manage the units as affordable rental housing. Construction on the $1.6 million project is expected to begin next summer. The proposed plans for the future of the former Duke Diet and Fitness Center continue to gain interest from the public. We'll address some of those most commonly asked questions about the site and how it may potentially be used when City Hall this week continues. Welcome back. The city's financial statements have received yet another good report from the annual financial audit. The review of the city's financial reporting is performed by an outside certified public accountant. The audit shows that there were no significant issues found with last year's financial statements. The city is continuing its efforts to get as much public feedback as possible on plans for the future of the former Duke Diet and Fitness Center. The center is a 9-acre site located at the headwaters of South Ellaby Creek, where the Trinity and downtown basins meet. The city is considering whether to turn the property into a stormwater retrofit project, which would treat 485 acres of developed lands that flow into that area.
The retrofit project at the former Duke Diet and Fitness Center is to construct a man-made wetland. The wetland would use natural processes in the plants and the soils in order to reduce the pollutants before they run off into the creek.
The proposed project is part of how the city is trying to meet the Falls Lake rules. As part of the outreach process, the Public Works Department has presented the proposal at 12 separate community meetings since the summer. Another presentation to PAC 2 will be held on December 10th.
We've gotten a lot of good input. People have sent in emails and we've talked to a lot of different people. We've actually gotten some letters of support from several different organizations.
There are several primary questions that have been raised about the project so far, including whether the city is considering any other uses for the site. At this point, no other uses are being considered. Another common question is whether the former Duke Diet and Fitness Center building can be saved.
The building itself is in the 100-year floodplain, and so it's therefore subject to flooding hazards. And we did a cost estimate for renovation for the building, and it was over $6 million to be able to renovate it, to use it as a recreational facility. Because it's in the floodplain, the renovations trigger a really expensive floodproofing requirement, and that's what makes the cost so high, so unsustainably high. So that's not something that we're looking at right now.
The third most frequently asked question regarding the project has to do with what community amenities will be provided in the design. Once the city has finished receiving public input on the proposal, the next step will be for the City Council to decide whether to move forward with the project. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And of course, you can find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on YouTube. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.